All right, good morning, everyone. Mike here with the National Weather Service office in Cleveland. Thought we would do a little Facebook live severe weather briefing for you for today. It's Wednesday, April 5th, and we have some weather to talk about later this afternoon. I want you to get you caught up with all the details of what you can expect over the next several hours through the afternoon, early evening hours. So if you've got any questions, feel free to put them on there. We are watching your comments live. Thank you, Kevin, for stopping in. And Kevin there. So we'll look at some of your comments and questions if you have any questions. Thanks, Terry. Hi from Mentor. Thanks, Terry, for joining us. So again, looking at the radar, we got some quiet weather right now, some scattered showers out there, but I wanted to draw your attention to the west, out toward southern Michigan and parts of Indiana and Illinois. That's the front that we're watching. We have stepped outside. It's pretty spring-like out there. We got a lot of humidity and warm temperatures already in the 70s with dew points in the 60s, and that's prime fuel for severe weather. So looking at the radar close up, this is our local Doppler radar out of Clee, and we do have some thunderstorms out over the lake, and right now some scattered showers, light rain showers over the southwestern portions of our area over toward I-75. But if you look off to the west, there's a lot of yellow boxes out here across southern Michigan and parts of northern Indiana over toward, let's say, the Fort Wayne area. Looking at severe thunderstorm warnings that are already popping up out there, and that'll probably be what we're having to deal with later on today. It's some severe weather and potential for all hazards on the table. So let me put this aside. There's nothing really to show you on radar at this time, but we do have an enhanced outlook, and I want to show you this overview from the SPC. That's spc.noaa.gov, the Storm Protection Center. We have a slew of tornado watch boxes from the Arklatex region, the mid-Mississippi Valley, lower Ohio Valley, all the way up into the Great Lakes region. Lots of tornado watches just to our west, and that may be a sign of things to come later this afternoon for us. So no tornado watches out for this specific area, our Pacific area here for Clee, but we do have some tornado watches out for the western portions of Ohio right now, just west of Toledo, west of the I-75 corridor. So that may be a sign of things to come later this afternoon, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So, wanted to show you our graphic here. This is where we are. We're at level 3 for the entire area. That's an enhanced risk, 3 out of 5. And we have a high confidence of seeing scattered severe storms later today containing damaging winds. That's the #1 threat we're looking at. Severe hail and the potential for a couple tornadoes. The environment is favorable for some tornadoes later today across the region. So what does that mean for you? Well, you need to have a way of getting warnings today. Stay weather aware. Have several different avenues of getting warnings. Have the alerts on your phone. That's always very important to have. Make sure you have the WIA alerts turned on your phone. Also have your NOAA weather radio handy if you're at home, and also keep an eye on your local TV meteorologist that will be breaking in with possible severe weather. So we partner up with our TV media folks, and they are very good about giving you the latest information on the TV and radio airwaves. So let's talk about our potential. So the entire region is under the enhanced risk. That means 3 out of 5 on the level, 3 out of 5. Looking at the individual categories for severe weather, our #1 threat is going to be severe wind. Severe damaging wind gusts up to 70, maybe even 75 miles an hour. There's a lot of dynamics with this system, a lot of wind energy. If you notice, maybe the wind is getting gusty out there. And if you look up at the sky, maybe the clouds are kind of moving very fast. That means a lot of wind just off the surface. And some of that wind may be transported down into the ground level where we are and cause some damaging wind gusts. So be mindful that we are looking at a very good risk for some severe damaging winds. The next risk will be large hail. Hail of the size of maybe quarter size. Ping pong, can't rule out a golf ball, but more like quarter to ping pong maybe size hail could be possible. Now, everyone's asking about the tornado risk. There is a tornado risk today. It's not very high, but it's there. It's a low-end risk, a 5% probability, and that means a couple tornadoes will be possible or may be possible across our region. So we can't rule that out. So we're going to take you through a timeline here And this is what we call the triple R, the HER model. This is the latest run this morning. And we think this has a very good idea, a very good handle of what's going on. So we'll time through this right here. And what we're thinking is about 2 o'clock, our severe weather threat may be entering Northwest Ohio. Portions just west of Toledo, Bowling Green, Findlay, west of I-75. That's when our severe weather threat will begin. About 2 o'clock this afternoon, we'll have thunderstorms moving in. So by then, by early to mid-afternoon, we'll probably have some kind of watch box out for our area later or early afternoon. So be mindful of that. And all eyes will be first off toward the west of Toledo, west of Bowling Green, west of Findlay. As we time through this, these things are going to be moving very, very fast because of the energy in the atmosphere and how things are moving just off the surface. These storms are going to be racing across our region. So by 3 o'clock this afternoon, I-75 from Toledo down to Bowling Green, Findlay, you guys will be under the gun for some severe weather, strong severe storms moving through Northwest Ohio. As we pass through about 4 p.m., now we're talking about the Lake Erie Islands down toward maybe Norwalk, Fremont, all the way down to maybe just east of Findlay area. And you can see how these are more of a cluster, or some of these are kind of bowing a little bit. So if you have any bows or mini bows in the line, that will be indicating of higher winds. If we have any kinks in the line, that may be QLCS type tornado setup. So that's what we're kind of looking at. Brief spin ups along this line is what we're kind of looking at for possibility of tornadoes. As we head into about 5 o'clock, rush hour this evening, it's going to be just moving into the western portions of the Cleveland metro area, the Lorain County, Elyria area, down toward Mansfield, just west of Mansfield, all the way down to Marion. That's the area that will be under the gun about 5 o'clock. So just west of I-71, moving in between the 5 and 6 o'clock hour. 6 o'clock, it's all the way through the Cleveland area, kind of pushing off toward the east of the Cleveland area, so the eastern side of the metro. Let's say Lake County, Geauga County, over towards Summit, down through, let's say, all the way down to Holmes County, and then just along and maybe just east of the I-71 corridor is under gun. So traveling up and down I-71, between 5 and 6 p.m., that's the roughest weather for you down I-71 and in the Cleveland metro area, especially off into the east as well. So Akron, Canton area, about 6 o'clock this evening. As we move to about 7, things may be slowly kind of weakening a little bit, just a little bit, but still strong severe storms from Erie, PA, down through Ashtabula County, Trumbull County, into the Millersburg area, about 7 p.m. And by 8 p.m., things are still still slowly weakening, but still affecting our extreme eastern Ohio counties into northwest PA. So what we're highlighting today is between 2 and 8 p.m. That's where the strongest severe weather potential may be. So again, we are in the timeline. We're the day of. The day of, you want to remain vigilant, stay weather aware. Remain aware of any potential watches and warnings that may be issued later on today. Have that severe weather plan in your mind. If you do have an active warning for your area, make sure you know what to do or what you're going to do with you and your family at home, or if you're out and about around town. Know where the safest place to be during a tornado warning if one is issued. Again, things to be mindful of. If you ever do have a tornado warning or even a severe thunderstorm warning, stay away from windows. Don't go outside. Don't go outside and look for it. Stay inside. Go inside. Go to the most interior room, hallway, or closet, and the lowest level of your building or office building, home or office, and stay away from windows. Preferably a basement. If you don't have a basement, most interior room away from the walls, or put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and stay away from glass and windows, things like that. So again, we do have that enhanced risk of severe weather, and that's what we're watching for today. Let's see if we have any questions. Let's see. Overview. Let's see. We've got Todd asks severe weather discussion. You can get that severe weather discussion from our AFD, or area forecast discussion, or you can go to SBC. I can put that in the chat real quick here. Let's see here. Let's go. I'll put the SBC website for you. There we go. Let's see. type that in. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully that's, see that pop up right? SBC? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, let's see. We got any other questions for it from, oops, let's see. Hold on just a second. There we go. All right, put that web page for you in there. You can check out the latest discussion from that website. Approximate rainfall amounts, we're looking at about a ½ inch to localized up to an inch if we have any training of storms. Not very heavy rain because these things are going to be moving very fast in and out of here, so we're not looking at a very big heavy rainfall threat. Let's see. Okay. Any other questions? Let me pull this up real quick for you. Let's see. We got Zach. Let's see. Zach asked, with the hail risk, should we try to put our vehicles in garage? Yes, very good question from Zach. So with the hail risk, it wouldn't be a bad idea if you can put your car or vehicle into a carport or garage today. That would be a good thing to do if you have that luxury or have that availability to put your car inside. Don't leave it outside, especially with falling trees potentially with damaging wind gusts. You don't want to have any tree fall on your car or have large hail damage your car. That's a good point. Deanna asked what time for Cleveland. We're looking at about 5 or 6 p.m., right around that early evening kind of rush hour time frame for the Cleveland metro area. For Wood County, we're looking at between 2 and 4 out toward Wood County today. And same thing for Hancock, about 2, 3, 4 o'clock, between 2 and 4 out for Hancock County. Right now, we don't have any severe thunderstorm watches or tornado watches. They are all out to our west, across western Ohio, well, west of I-75 and parts of Michigan all the way down to the Arklatex region. But that may change here very shortly. By early afternoon, we may have something here more locally across northern Ohio. So stay tuned. And when we do, we will have those alerts out on our local TV media partners and on the NOAA Weather Radio and on your phone alert as well. Okay. Well, so we're going to wrap things up for this session. We may do another session here by early afternoon, especially when things start getting going closer to our area. So stay tuned and then tune back in here on Facebook Live, and we'll do another one early to mid-afternoon right before things get really, really busy for us. How's that sound? All right. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.